Hi guys, welcome back to Spice Channel TV. My country people, it is so unfortunate and it's quite sad that guys who have perpetrated evils are still roaming the streets like free men when they ought to be in prison, but they are still back into the society, moving among humans, among citizens, working as free men, which is not supposed to be so. Now, the governor of Zamfara, Governor Dauda, has lamented how powerful Nigerians are aiding the release of bandits who confess to taking the lives of many innocent people after their arrest, with evidence, with weapons. But yet these guys are being released back into the society by some powerful Nigerians. So you see, guys, let's find out more as we hit the news. But if you're joining us for the first time, you're very much welcome. I sincerely appreciate your presence. Kindly subscribe and please don't forget to give us a thumbs up. Thank you. Now, my country people, the governor of Zamfara State, Dauda Lawa, has lamented that some powerful persons, some powerful personalities in the government, some cabals are backing terrorists in Nigeria. The governor, who stated this while speaking at Zamfara State High Court of Justice, narrated how some terrorists were arrested by his government and they were released on bail by court in Abuja, despite making confessions, despite confessing that they have taken the lives of so many residents in the state. Even they were caught with guns and other weapons, and even after their arrest, his government handed them over to the appropriate authorities for prosecution. However, the governor said he was so sad when he realized that some powerful people in government were backing these criminals, which made the court to release them on bail. And yes, my country people, is this not why we say Nigeria is a zoo? Is this not why we say Nigeria is a lawless country? It seems that bandits, terrorists are going around walking scot-free while innocent people are being put in prison. All for what? Because they have someone, they have political bigwigs backing them up, sponsoring them. Now they are being freed. In fact, there is an assurance that yes, they will be freed. Now look at what's happening. Nobody knows who will be the next victim. Now that these guys are being freed back into the society, nobody knows who will be the next victim. And just last week, the police commissioner in the state, Mohammed, had announced the arrest of a member of the State House of Assembly and a former local government chairman who were in connection with banditry in the state. He stated this last week Wednesday while hosting the officer in charge of counter-terrorism units under the United Nations Office on Drugs and Crimes, Thomas Parker, at the command headquarters in DC, the state capital. However, the commissioner failed to reveal the names of these lawmakers and the former local government boss arrested in connection with this crime. But you see, this is why people are saying Nigeria is a crime against humanity. Because how can an arrest be made? These guys ought to be prosecuted and they ought to face the full wrath of the law, but they are being released. My country people, this is really interesting. This is really interesting. And now when it comes to the Nigerian army, they tend to go around dragging the IPOB members, dragging people that are not even, causing mayhem in the society. And then they leave the ones they ought to be holding and they tend to chase after, innocent persons. Now, these are reactions from Nigerians. Nigeria is an example of a failed state. Thanks to Mazi Nnamdi Kanu and IPOB, if not, these people would have taken over our land. I am sure these are the people behind insecurity in the north and in the country in general. May God help the poor. Now, this is too much. Just say powerful Nigerians. Let's call a spade a spade. They are northerners and Fulanis. Now, I won't say much, but then sometimes I see Nigeria as the most abnormal country in the whole world. In a situation whereby people sponsoring terrorism, kidnapping, bandits are known to be leadership of this country. And instead of them to arrest such people, they will rather reward them with public office. This is the evil created by Nigerian politicians, especially the APC. Now, give me a reason why Nigeria should be called a country. Nigeria is just a country. against humanity. Okay, this is the only headache of the CDS. Okay, the only headache of the CDS is how to bring Simon Ipa back to Nigeria for prosecution. Meanwhile, these guys are going around killing people in Zamfara. I beg your pardon. Yet they are not doing anything about this. Guys, is this not unfortunate? Is this how, Nigeria will keep on going? For how long will this, injustice last? For how long will this inhuman activity last? For how long will these guys keep on sponsoring evils in our country? And yet they hold leadership positions in the country. No wonder. No wonder they tend to create rehabilitation centers for these members, for these terrorists, and then they integrate them back into the society and they tag them repentant terrorists. Really? Is that how they want to, spoil this nation? It's unfortunate because, Nigerians and the people, that's the northerners, they fold their hands and they've let this slide. Else, I don't see anything that is stopping them from kicking against these evils, but yet they tend to enjoy it. And look at what's happening in the north. That is why insecurity will never leave the north, because all this insecurity, these kidnappings here and there, it is directly from the leaders. It is being sponsored by our politicians, and there is no hiding about it. Even the governor of Zamfara has even revealed this. So what is there to hide? What is there to hide? Is this not the job of the EFCC to go after those people being said to have sponsored terrorism in the state? To go after those people who said to have released these bandits after they have taken the life of innocent people? Is that not the job of the EFCC to go after these leaders, to go after these politicians? But yet, our EFCC tends to chase clouds. They tend to chase irrelevant things. Come on, Yaya Bello. They are yet to hold Yaya Bello for the crimes he committed. And now look at what's happening. Look at the kind of revelation this governor has revealed to Nigerians. It is not a shocking revelation, because most Nigerians have been nursing this suspicion that indeed the issue of terrorism financing, bandits financing, and any evils being perpetrated in the northern region is being sponsored by the northern leaders. Yes, by our politicians. So my country people, when they see the way this country go, now only God fit help us for this country. So guys, I'm dropping here. Kindly share your thoughts on this in the comments section. Thank you.